course. And honestly, that made me really hungry, didn't it, Sophie?
I know it did. And speaking of hungry, if you guys, are craving a little bit of chocolate chips over there, one of our sponsors is Chips Delight. So thank you so much to them to help make this possible.
That's right, and another one of our sponsors, of course, is T-Tracing with their gaming chairs and desks. Of course, we did mention that we will be having a giveaway for some of their gaming chairs. So again, stay tuned for that after the segment. But speaking of this segment, I think we hyped this one up a lot at the beginning of the day. This one is for the art guys and gals in the chat who really like expressing themselves in different ways, whether it be makeup, fashion, and all sorts of different art forms. So up next, we have our next segment, Threading the Arts. And Sophie, I think we can start and introduce our guests.
All right, well, our first guest on stage, she paints and she makes music. She's the whole artist package. Let's welcome Lotus.
Of course, is the queen of graphic design, and her creativity has no limit. Everybody, give a warm welcome to Edgy Katrina.
Our next guest is a skincare guru, so anything skincare, she's your gal. Let's bring it up, Lily.
She's a fashion icon and can pull up any look that you can think of. Of course, here on stage, we have Abby Chicken.
All right, and our last guest up on stage, you've heard her smexy voice online, and now you'll hear her IRL. Let's give it up for Philippines, Colleen.
All right, girls, we'll just have you join each other on the couch. What was that? Did you hear that? Woo. Someone over there. There we go. Well, girls, thank you guys so much for being here. For some of you guys, I think this is your first time in the Philippines. Is this everyone's first time? Yeah. Korean, of course. How are you guys finding it?
It's hot.
It's hot.
Very humid.
Very humid.
I'm actually from here. I was born here.
Oh wow.
It's nice to be back because I live in LA, so it's been really fun. Yeah.
So did you grow up here or?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you grew up here. Wait, that's a little fun fact that we didn't know about. How about you guys? How have you been finding the Philippines so far? The food, the people?
Jollibee, really good.
Jollibee, really good.
I still have to explore. I've only been here for not even a day yet, so there's still so much I need to see.
And Colleen, of course, how do you like the Philippines?
Oh, I love the Philippines.
Oh yeah, the Philippines! All right, before we really get into this conversation though, could you guys introduce yourselves? What's the kind of content that you make?
I'm Lotus. I'm a streamer, and I basically I do IRL streams. I paint. I'm an artist.
I think we actually do have a few of your pieces that we have as graphics ready here. So we actually wanted to go through a few of the pieces as you guys introduced yourselves. So you have quite the variety in what you make.
So yeah, I do a lot more abstract work, like painting. It's heavily inspired by Basquiat, and I also make clothes as well. And I started my SoundCloud career 2 weeks ago.
You what? You started your SoundCloud career?
Yeah.
So do you want? What's the song? What do we stream? What do we stream?
Oh no, just you can find me on Lotus on SoundCloud.
Guys, Lotus on SoundCloud. She's into music now.
I make diss tracks.
Diss tracks. Diss tracks on whom?
All three.
Oh, three. Okay. Damn, panel 4 attacking panel 2.
Panel B.
All right, Edgy Katrina. Now we have some of your works as well. We picked a few for your Instagram because we really liked how you ideated things. So this is like your your what you see versus what you made series, right?
Yeah. I think I get a lot of my inspiration from real life, and so I don't know. That's my cat. Love her. Yeah, I just love making designs and posters.
And did you start with graphic design? Was it something that you studied?
No, I'm kind of a self-taught designer. I took a student-led class in college called Intro to Illustrator and Photoshop, but after that I've kind of just been designing on my own every day.
That's crazy, and you built up a whole career for yourself, right?
Yeah, it's been kind of a crazy journey.
All right, and Lily, I think you do a lot of skincare, makeup, of course. We know that you have a makeup team here as well. We decided to pick some of your most iconic videos, of course.
What is going on in the middle one?
You have questions? Do you want this taken down? We can take. Do you want us to take it? Legit, you want us to take it down? We can take it down. I think for skincare, it's definitely a little bit different from, the regular arts that you see. But you do makeup as well, right? So I had a lot of prettier photos than that. Can we have Lily's opening photo, her intro photo? We want the face card.
I'm a K-beauty content creator. Yes. Focus on skincare and makeup.
How did you get into skincare? Where did it all start?
A viral cleansing oil broke me out, and that's when it all started. Yes.
So it was your revenge arc of skincare. It was your revenge arc of skincare. Yeah. Amy Chicken, how about you? Tell us about yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Amy. I got started doing a lot of fashion content on Instagram, but I will say I do a wide variety of stuff. I guess here's some cosplay. I got started with mostly cosplay and Twitch originally, and then some fashion, some art, just basically everything I love.
Right, and Colleen, our very own Filipina queen. Tell us about yourself.
Hi everyone, so I do a little bit of work and sometimes a bit of fashion as well. I'm a YouTuber and I do tutorials. I started from tutorials, but people started liking me for my voice and my roasts, I guess.
So I want to ask you guys, because you're all artists and it's important to, everyone always says take risks with your art, right? So what is a creative risk that you guys have taken that really paid off?
What was the question?
What are the creative risks that you with your art that you've taken that has paid off?
I think for me, because when I first started as an art account, I feel like it's kind of hard sometimes to advertise yourself as an artist if it's just stationary pictures. And then what I've been doing is live streaming my paintings, so I feel like that's a little different, showing people the process, which I think, because art is a very intimate, creating art is very intimate, so that was a sort of risk and putting myself out there, but it's working out pretty well.
I think the biggest creative risk I took was just starting. I think I tend to just say yes to projects even if I don't necessarily know how it's going to work out or how to do things even. I'm a brand designer, and so I got a DM to design a brand for Sephora, and I had never done that before, and I just kind of said yes and learned along the way, and I think that definitely paid off.
And again, so you started out with making things for brands, for projects, right? But now you've made it into your whole social media page. You make your own original content. What made you think that you could do it as an individual thing?
I guess delusion, I just wanted to have fun, and yeah, that's kind of my thing. I just want to have fun and make cool things.
How about you, Lily?
I'm still trying to process the question. Could we come last?
Oh, okay.
So creative risks, things that you thought, oh man, this is gonna be crazy if I do it, but it might turn out really good.
Or let's say you're maybe if I start, maybe you were doing something before, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna switch to this, and it worked out really well.
I went around, I went to Korea to interview a bunch of CEOs for skincare brands and to help spread awareness for brands and stuff like that. nobody ever did that in the field. So I thought doing something new would be a change.
When did you do this?
Recently.
Yes.
Is it still an ongoing project of yours?
Yeah. It was because a lot of people judge products just because they don't like it and stuff, but they often forget that there's some people behind the product and why they made such things. And I wanted to bring those people to light. So yeah, that's why I began in this series.
Wow, that's so cool. I really don't think no one has ever done that, right? That's so cool. How about you, Amy Chicken?
So I would say along the lines of what Katrina was saying is like just starting in terms of creating on social media, because that's like a creation process in and of itself. But I would say artistically, my art is still something that's very personal. It's not something I share a lot. So I should take more risks with it. It's like a little difficult. It's a little scary, but it's definitely something I'm trying to do more.
Okay, so I started off with horror storytime animations, but then I started leading more into manhwa art, and that's when and that's basically what kickstarted my career as a YouTuber and as an art creator. I'm pretty much known for my manhwa art these days.
Do you ever plan on making your own manhwa one day?
Oh, I kind of wanna, but I don't want to get tendinitis.
Well, I mean, I think we've gotten to know you pretty well, but we actually wanted to give you something a little bit more of an exciting experience and a way for you to have a memento, since some of you aren't from the Philippines or haven't been to the Philippines in a long time. And for Colleen, this one's just another memento. Like, I think because this is you're one of the headliners here at Ad Friends, and we wanted to make sure that you all had something special to take home with you after this. So we actually prepared, I don't know if we can call it a game, but it's a little segment that we thought you guys could get creative with. So we're gonna have our little setup put together here.
Yeah, let's go. So, as you can see, we have a lot of shirts. And what could that mean? Shirts and paint? You guys are gonna get to customize your own shirts. But there will be a twist to this. So there will be little challenges every 5 minutes. And depending on the challenges, it might be a little harder for you guys to draw, but you guys can just get creative with it.
That's right, so over here we have some fabric paints for you, some paint brushes, paint sponges, and things like that. And we want you to decorate these t-shirts, but every 5 minutes, like Sophie said, there are going to be challenges here. So you're going to find out what the challenges are when they happen, but we promise you it's nothing too crazy. All right, so you guys can take up a shirt, one shirt each. Of course, aprons to protect the fits.
The aprons are cute. I like them. Yeah, you guys are cute.
All right, so there's gonna be a 20-minute timer here, and every 5 minutes there's going to be a new challenge. But of course, since it's just the beginning, we're gonna make the first 5 minutes just normal painting. All right? So whenever the timer is ready, for 20 minutes. All right, the timer is ready. So ladies, whenever you're ready, you may begin.
All right, and while they're doing this, I'm coming into the audience. If you guys have any questions that you want to ask your favorite content creators, does anyone have any questions here? Any raise of hands? Don't be shy. Anyone? You look like you have a question? No? Do you have a favorite content creator up here? Oh yeah, who is it? Why do you like Colleen's work?
Because of her art.
Are you also an artist?
Yes.
So Colleen, you have a little fan in the audience. Do you have anything you want to say to her?
I love you.
Well, how about you? You look kind of familiar. Well, tell us your name.
Razzie.
Razzie, as in Razzie Biggs?
No, only Razzie.
So do you have a question or anything to say to your fellow talents up here?
I don't know, good luck with this. Good luck to Pauline. Yeah.
Well, Kalina, looks like you have a few fans in the audience. Now, I want to ask over here because we already have so much going on this side. So, Lotus, I want to ask you, what's the plan with this t-shirt?
I don't know, like whatever looks good.
All right, whatever looks good. Lily is also making quick work of that shirt. So, Lily is, I want to ask you, oh, you've got a hold, you're holding your shirt?
Everyone's an artist, but I don't know why I'm here. I'm just doing what I can.
All right, so you've scrunched up the shirt. Oh, are you going for kind of like a messy look?
Actually, that is pretty cool.
I like that. I like what you did with the green, especially.
This looks like Balenciaga.
Balenciaga, guys, $1,000 for this shirt. Anyone? $1,000. Anyone? Oh, one over there.
I think we have another audience question here.
All right, oh, this one's very cute. Amy, do you want to talk about what you're doing here?
Yeah, I'm making a bunch of chickens. It's like what I'm best at, drawing chickens. I think I might just continue and draw as many chickens as I can.
I think I'd honestly really like to see that, like a whole chicken print.
Okay, we have a question here in the audience.
Hi, good afternoon. For all the artists, what do you think is what inspires you the most when it comes to your art?
What inspires you guys the most when it comes to your art?
Anyone want to answer?
I think love, like, just do what you love. If you love your friends, if you love your family or your food, go in that direction. Like, draw your friends or draw your favorite meal. Just draw from real life.
I think a very classic answer for Edgy Katrina because she loves to draw from real life. Amy, chicken, continuing on those chickens, did anyone else want to give an answer? How do you take inspiration from what you make, what you design?
Heartbreaks and situationships.
What's that?
Heartbreaks and situationships.
Hard work and heartbreak. Heartbreak and situationships.
What about you, Queen? What inspires you?
Money and cloud.
Money.
Money and clout.
Real.
Very nice Kuromi going on here as well. Are you a certified Kuromi girl?
Yeah, I'm a pick up manipulator.
All right. Girls, we're at the 16-minute mark. In just 1 minute, you guys are going to be introduced to the first challenge. Lily has paint on her hand. She's going for the handprint.
That is stunning
She
abstract
seems
work.
very satisfied with what she's made. About 50 seconds until the next challenge. All right, I'm going to recommend you guys, I want you to hold only one tool in your hand. Because this next challenge, you're not going to be able to switch tools. So get ready. In 30 seconds, pick the tool that you want to keep in your hand. 20 seconds left to decide. All right, 15 minutes is up, so we're going to be introducing the first challenge. So, using the tool of your choice, you are going to be continuing for 5 minutes blindfolded. For the abstract artists, this is going to be, I think, a little bit in their favor. But for those who are making figures, like Kuromi and the chickens, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge.
Alright, Kulin is just going for it. Forming Kuromi's bodies, becoming a little bit more abstract. over here, Katrina?
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna make art even if it's bad. So, yeah.
And that's kind of the point of it all, right? Art is subjective, right?
Exactly.
How are you doing over here, Amy?
It's like adding some embellishments, hopefully.
Some cute little stars. It's looking really good. I can see it coming together. Yeah, almost.
I wanna bring our attention here to Lily in the middle. I like her method, but I'm not sure if she's connecting with the shirt. Light little feather dashes.
It's a dry brush.
What's that?
Am I touching it?
Very light, barely.
Okay.
You can go a little harder.
Oh, okay. Oh, I feel it. Okay.
There you go. These shirts are coming out real nice. If you had a shirt brand, what would you name it, Lotus?
Oh, it's called Lotus World. I actually have one. Yeah.
Lotus World, check it out, guys.
Alright, Colleen, I know that you can't see right now, but I just want to say that your Kuromi looks really, really good despite being blindfolded.
What the hell is happening right now, bros?
It looks really, trust me, when you take off the blindfold, this is actually going to look really, really nice.
Back to the hand painting method.
We have 2 minutes left blindfolded. What color do you need? Black. Right in front of you.
Alright, actually this is coming out quite Basquiat. I see the influence. He's like one of your all-time favorite artists.
Yeah. I started painting this like, I think, okay. Oh, I saw him like painting at the Berlin Museum, and that was cool.
Do you have any artist inspirations, Katrina?
Yeah, I really like this guy named Scruthless. He has a really good YouTube channel and he makes a lot of cartoon-inspired art.
Okay, you guys have 1 more minute of being blindfolded and you can finally see.
That's right, in 1 minute you're going to see what you're making, and then it's on to the next challenge. So Lily, it's very, very colorful. Yeah, well I think you want to hit a little bit harder. And there you go. She's given that shirt a piece of her mind.
I actually think these shirts are turning out really nice.
I think they're going to be pretty surprised when they take off the blindfolds. 39 seconds left for the blindfolds.
Maybe eventually this will inspire a new form of creation for you guys. Just doing your art blindfolded. Or maybe not. Maybe this is painful for you guys.
Last 20 seconds. Lily feeling the shirt. Feeling the shirt.
10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You guys can take off your blindfolds.
Sweet release.
See what you've done. Now, initial reactions. What do you think, Colleen, of what you've made so far?
This looks like I don't know. I feel like someone mentally ill would do this.
All right, I think it looks pretty good, even if it looks like something someone mentally ill would make. Evie Chicken, your chickens. I see that you've expanded now to the sleeves. What are you going to be doing next after this?
I have trouble, I'm a pretty fast painter, so after I usually don't keep going after a while, so I don't really know what else to do. I probably have to add some other sort of element, maybe different colored stars.
Okay, I see the stars here. Are you going to be doing the print of all the chickens all around the shirt?
I think there's enough.
There's enough chicken? I think there's enough. Now, Lily.
What do you think of your creation so far?
I committed a crime. Oh no. I only have red, but I don't know how I got other colors on here.
mystery. The back is giving crime scene a little bit.
It's giving crime scene.
How's the front looking?
Still good.
Oh, nice.
I think it looks really good.
Yes.
What about you, Katrina?
I don't know, I like that I really went for it, you know? Like, I just had fun.
That is the point of the song, just to have fun. Lotus?
It's fine. I think like the colors are good. Yeah.
Okay, our next challenge is...
Yeah, you guys thought, if you thought the blindfolds were gonna be hard, this one at least you'll have your sense of sight. For this next challenge, you are going to be painting rather, using chopsticks. So I think you guys noticed the chopsticks here on the table. You can use the chopsticks to paint, or you can hold a paintbrush with the chopsticks. So how you approach this is up to you. Oh, I think Amy Chicken has been painting with the chopstick, right? Alright, so for the next 5 minutes, it's going to be painting with chopsticks. The approach so far. So far, Colleen is painting with the chopsticks. She actually makes it look really, really easy. Very precise with her grip, but everyone else has decided to use the chopsticks to paint. Looks like they're adding finer details. Edgy Katrina, what are you doing with the chopstick?
I'm adding a lot of blue lines. I think most of the shirt is blue because that's my favorite color. Yeah, that's about it.
Is that also why you chose to wear blue today?
Oh yeah, actually, yes.
And I think, do you have any family in the audience at the moment?
Yes, I do. I have like everyone I know there. My dad, my Lola, my titas. My boyfriend's also here. Hello.
So Amy, what does chicken forever mean to you?
It's just who I am. You know, it means stay true to yourself and be who you are. Should I shove up?
I love that. Chicken forever means be who you are.
Now, Lotus, you've made similar pieces like this in the past. Do you think you're going to post this when it's done, or?
I will. I'll wear this.
And do you have a booth here today? Do you have a booth?
Yeah.
Are you going to be bringing this shirt to the meet and greet?
Yeah. I'll bring it.
Where can everyone find you for your meet and greet?
The pavilion. 6.
Yeah. All right, guys, if you want to go to Lotus's meet and greet, she's going to be at the pavilion at 6 p.m. today. All right, I'm going to go and check out our chopstick connoisseur. Very, very accurate work. Is it hard holding the paintbrush with chopsticks?
No, it's just like eating sushi.
It's like eating sushi, she says.
So Remy, we have Katrina's family here and they have some sweet words for her.
Katrina, hey,
Hi, Dad.
I'm so proud of you. Great painter.
I cannot hear him.
He's so proud of you and you're a great painter.
Thank you.
All right, now Lily, I think you've been having a lot of fun with our painting activity today. So you folded up the shirt and you put your tag on it. Is there going to be like a big reveal at the end?
No, I think I'm done.
You think you're done? You still have one more challenge after this.
Okay.
But if you think you're done, do you think you have to let it set a $1,000 for Lily's t-shirt. It has her fingerprint. Very valuable. Alright, Lotus has decided to go for the back of the shirt now. Amy Chicken filling up. I like the contrast of the rainbow and then all of a sudden it's just a lot of black. How does this t-shirt make you feel?
It shows that there's like layers to a person, you know? It's like there can be a little black, little white, but there's also like a rainbow of chickens underneath everyone, you know what I mean?
There is a rainbow of chickens under everyone. That's such a beautiful message. Now, Sophie, I think we still have any interviews in the audience. I think we had some questions from the family.
Any questions you guys want to ask? We have one question over here.
Hello. We love artists, so I wanted to ask, what do you guys think makes an artist special?
What do you think makes an artist
Special.
special? All right. We'll ask Lotus this. What do you think makes an artist special?
I think their story. I feel like if you're just making art with no, well, actually, you don't really need meaning, but if it resonates with you, I think that's like the most important.
So if it resonates with you,
Yeah, like story.
story. All right. How about you, Auntie Katrina?
I think if you make something that you care about and you know something, I feel like I view art as something that's very therapeutic. I kind of think graphic design is kind of like my coping mechanism or outlet, and so I pour a lot of my thoughts and feelings out that way. So I think I kind of agree with Lotus in the sense that you're telling your story and you're putting your feelings out there to the world and being vulnerable.
Very well said. Now, Lily, what makes an artist special while you're fanning your shirt? All right, we'll come back to Lily in a bit. She's very, very busy with her t-shirt. I'm gonna go here and ask Colleen. Colleen, what do you think makes an artist special?
Style, I guess. My style is very, I don't know, it's very edgy. And I'm an edgy person, so I think when my edginess translates into my art, that's what makes it special.
So when her edginess translates to her art, I think we can definitely see it here in the shirt. And speaking of someone whose personality translates to their art, Amy Chicken, what do you think makes an artist special?
I think their dedication to their art, if someone is like so committed, like you can really see their life, their personality, their highs and lows through, you know, their world, through their art. I think that is what makes art so beautiful.
And now, Lily, we're back to you. What do you think makes an artist special?
I think it's the one and only way that people can express themselves without having to speak. Like all of our teachers here are like all different, but it shows all our personalities.
I think so too. And again, I want to ask you, like, because we're already at the 5-minute mark, but we're actually going to be letting you guys not have to use the chopsticks anymore. So we want to use this as an opportunity for you to finish off your art pieces in a way that you want. So you won't be limited to the chopsticks. All right, immediately puts down the shirt. I think we're looking at the final touches here for Lily.
It's really coming together now. I see, masterpieces right in front of our face. Picasso, Basquiat, Keith Haring, Shirley.
Oh, I really like the back that you did here for the moods and everything. What does this say?
It says okay, yay.
Okay, what does okay yay mean?
There's not really a meaning to that one. Yeah.
Just okay yay.
Okay.
Yay.
Well, I have a question for you girls actually, because being an artist requires a lot of self-expression. So how do you find it for you to be so vulnerable, like online in front of all these
people?
I think I just try to forget that there are a bunch of people. Because I don't know, I kind of view it as like my own diary. I think if I knew that like my family members and everything were watching my videos and my posters, I would not feel comfortable. So I kind of just have to block it out.
I think with like putting yourself out on the internet, you just have to. You can't stop the haters, but you can always block them.
That's true, you can always block the
That's
haters.
true. There's a reason why the button exists.
That's right.
How about you, Colleen? What makes you feel that you can be vulnerable with your art?
Well, it's usually well received. When you open up, lots of people can relate. So it actually adds cloud points, if that makes sense.
Clout points.
So kind of when you're being real, you get more clout.
What about you, Amy?
It's very hard. Like I said, I've been working on like being more vulnerable, taking more risks with my art, because there's definitely a lot of things I want to share with the world through what I make. So it's difficult, I would say.
And last but not least, Lily, how you doing over here?
What was the question?
How do you feel comfortable in being vulnerable with your art?
Wait, what was happening?
Oh, like, let's say, what makes you feel like you can be yourself on the internet, you know, with the fear, like, you could be judged, you could not be judged, and what makes you feel like you can put things out there for the world to see?
If they have time to comment and hate on you, they don't have a life. So just think of it like that.
I think that's really true, right? Why dedicate so much of your time to hate? Now, there are 3 minutes left on the clock. You guys can just finish up your designs. If you think you're done, you can maybe start letting it dry, things like that.
I also want to ask you guys, what have you guys thought of N Friends Festival so far?
I think everyone here is really nice. I was nervous, but everyone here is super nice.
I think I've never been to anything like this in my life. It's quite crazy. Really, really cool.
How about you, Colleen?
Oh, it's fun. It's the most socializing I've made in this week. I'm just so happy to be here. I'm genuinely honored that I was invited here representing myself as a creator. So I'm just so excited, and I'm so excited to meet anyone who supports and follows me as well.
All right, and last, Lily, how are you finding Ad Friends so far?
I had so much fun, but I'm worried this won't come off and people will think I pooped my pants.
Don't worry, we're gonna help you clean up after. Trust us. But you think you're done with your shirt?
Yes.
All right, you can let that set for a bit. We still have 1 minute and 45 seconds on the timer. So if you guys want to finish anything up, add any finishing details, feel free to do so. But if you want to just let it dry, let it set, maybe let your hands dry a little bit, feel free to do that too.
Last 1 minute, girls.
All right, last 45 seconds. We've come to Lily's aid with the baby, what do you call this?
Wet wipes.
Look at this. I didn't even know that they sold this size. Can we give
Wet wipes.
All right,
we have 10 more seconds.
All right, I think everyone has pretty much wrapped up their t-shirts. So everyone's just cleaning up after their work. 2 and 1. So, ladies, and if you want to continue cleaning your hands, we'd like to see you. We'd like to ask you to show your work to the audience. So, does anyone want to do show and tell first?
Feel free to interpret your work.
All
You know,
right,
they're really deep.
Colleen, yeah, I think this one is a very, very deep. Don't worry about it. All right, Colleen, can we have you come up to the front? So, you want to talk about this piece?
Yeah, well, it's Hello Kitty, and she's kind of in a web of it. It was supposed to be about cyber sigillism, but it ended up being a lot more edgy than I intended it to be.
All right, guys, give it up for Colleen's shirt. Up next, of course, we have Amy Ticket. Now, you have a back design now as well.
This is my shirt. I started with the rainbow chickens and then added some words. And then on the back, I drew a little strawberry cake. And then there's a hamster, an ode to my own hamster back home, Biscuit. I miss him. So yeah, this is my shirt.
Let's give it up for Amy Chicken.
Next up, we have Lily. Feel free to show us your shirt.
Oh, yeah, you
That
can
is
share from
beautiful.
there.
Tell us about it all.
It's holding the boobies.
It's a very hands-on shirt, huh?
It's Balenciaga.
Balenciaga. How much will this shirt retail for?
$30,000.
$30,000. Anyone? 30,000, 30,000, 30,000 in the front. We have one.
And you've got a design on the back? Let's see it.
This is a crime scene.
Nice. Anyone in particular's crime scene?
Huh?
Anyone in particular?
Wherever touched my boobies.
That's right.
I like that it's art with a story. Well thought out. Now over here we've got Katrina. This I think is one of the most full shirt designs that we have. So you want to tell us about it?
I think I just love color, so I tried to use every color possible. I think it's important to make bad art because it's fun. The back says, okay, yay, because I don't want you to think too hard about life.
And I noticed there's you included a little tag inside. Is that a smiley face on the inside or the outside?
It's on the inside and the outside. There's a bunch of smiley faces.
Is that how you're feeling right now? Really smiley, happy to be here?
Yeah, happy to be here.
All right. Well, and last but not least, we have Lotus's shirt. Tell us about it.
I just went with like my favorite colors, red. Well, it's like pinkish red and then yellow. I made a face. I don't know if you can tell. Like that. The teeth. Yeah, I like that. And then that. Or like my name. And then this is a Chinese word. It's called king in Chinese. Yeah, so I usually write down my meaning.
Well, I love what you've done. Let's give it up for Lotus's shirt.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was our Threading the Arts panel. Again, we hope you guys had fun. Do you want to show your shirts one more time all together? Just so that we can appreciate all the hard work that went into here. Wow, it's a very big contrast, no?
Yeah. But I mean, they all look like they were just done by artists for sure. I mean, this center one, that one in particular, fantastic.
Yeah.
Story there, yeah.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this has been Threading the Arts. Can we get a round of applause for our panel? Thank you guys so much once again for being here at Anne Friends. And of course, if you want to take the shirts with you, please feel free to do so. We want this to be as a little memento for you guys. And of course, for everyone who has meet and greets and stuff in the next today and tomorrow, please feel free to drop by their meet and greets or by their booths. And maybe you could even catch the shirt. Again, we have 30,000 here for Lily. We have one person betting on that already. I think Colleen as well, Amy Chicken, Edgy Katrina, and Lotus as well has her meet and greet today at 6 p.m.